Long before the first cast iron pot was set over an open flame, the crawfish thrived in the muddy waters of the bayou. To the indigenous people of Louisiana, the crawfish was a teacher, a creature of persistence. When the floods came, it burrowed into the earth and waited. When the sun returned, it rose again. Among the native Houma Tribe, the crawfish came to symbolize endurance, the spirit of returning, no matter the hardship. Their very name, Houma, comes from the Choctaw word Houma, meaning red. Some say the tribe took the color of the crawfish as their own. When the French Acadians, later known as Cajuns, were exiled from Canada and settled in Louisiana, they met the Houma and other tribes who already lived along the bayous. From those early encounters came an exchange of foods, techniques, and traditions. Crawfish, once caught with woven nets and wooden traps, became a delicacy, boiled in large pots with herbs and vegetables. By the 19th century, the crawfish boil wasn't just a meal. It was a celebration, a way to bring people together after the harvest, after Lent, after loss. The boil was unity in motion, a ritual that blended native, French, African, and Creole roots into one shared flame. The Houma people, the Red Nation, lived in the wetlands of southern Louisiana long before European maps named it. They were fishermen, hunters, and gatherers, living in harmony with the tides. Their villages followed the rhythm of the water. The rivers gave them fish, the swamps gave them crawfish and crab, and the land gave them roots, berries, and wild rice. To the Houma, the earth and water were not resources, they were relatives. The crawfish was one of their sacred emblems, representing the power of regeneration to retreat and re-emerge. You can still see that legacy today. The tribal flag of the United Houma Nation bears the symbol of the crawfish, a reminder of where they come from. Yet their story is also one of displacement. As French and later American settlers claimed their land, the Houma were pushed further south into the deep bayous. They lost recognition, rights, and much of their territory, but they never lost their culture. Through the language, the food, and the spirit of gathering, the Houma people carried their heritage forward, often through the same waters where their ancestors fished. When we think of a crawfish boil today, friends standing around long tables, covered in newspaper, spicy steam rising from the pot, laughter cutting through the air, we're witnessing something ancient. The boil is more than food. It's a modern ritual born from centuries of survival. After colonization, after the wars, after floods and storms, families still gathered by the water to share what they had. Crawfish, corn, potatoes, and sausage became the language of community. Everyone taking part, everyone eating with their hands, everyone equal at the table. By the 20th century, the tradition spread beyond bayou towns to cities and festivals. Crawfish farming took root, turning a tribal food source into a state industry worth hundreds of millions. But beneath all the commerce and celebration remains something sacred, a connection to the land, to the water, and to the people who first gave it meaning. Today, the United Houma Nation remains one of Louisiana's proudest indigenous communities. Though still seeking full federal recognition, their cultural heartbeat continues to guide local life. Through educational programs, art, language revival, and traditional cooking, the Houma keep their stories alive. At festivals, you'll hear their drumming. You'll see their colors, the red of the crawfish flying high. Each boil, each meal shared, is a continuation of that lineage, a taste of history that stretches from the swamp to the soul. When the steam rises from the pot and the spice hits your nose, remember, this isn't just food, it's memory. It's migration. It's the spirit of the Houma, still alive in every red shell pulled from the bayou. The boil is more than a feast, it's a story, one told with laughter, fire, and the timeless rhythm of Louisiana's beating heart. Thank you for watching. If this film gave you something meaningful, please consider showing a little generosity. Your support helps our team of artists, developers, and creators continue making projects like this possible. Just click the support link in the description. You can also support the United Houma Nation through their official website linked below. Every contribution helps preserve their culture, history, and community. We appreciate you being part of this journey.